I'm Scott Featherstone. I'm the singer for Ion Bane.
And how did that happen? How did you stumble upon this opportunity?
Geez, it was about a year and a half ago or so, and my friend Joe, who I played with in Inertia for 12 years. That would be me. Sorry. It's my crappy cell phone. I don't have a real phone. I have a flip phone.
Oh, dear.
I don't dial anybody. Anyways, Joe got in touch with me and mentioned that Chris was shopping around looking for a singer. And I had heard some of the raw music tracks, just the rough mixes, and the stuff was awesome. And so I got in touch with Chris, and he sent me one song, and I sent it back to him a couple days later, and he seemed to really dig it. He thought it was really good, and we just kind of went from there. That's really how it started. I met Chris years ago when I was playing with Inertia, and he was Ion Bane, and we were doing gigs together in Cleveland and Chicago, and yeah, so that's
so
kind of how I'm not a great interviewer.
No, no sweat, dude. I really like what I heard, as I told the boys when they were in here and we were talking. But what really impressed me was just the sound of your and it's like you were tailor-made for this band. Your voice is solid.
Well, thanks, man.
And I just can you sustain that for a hour and a half, 2 hour set?
Yeah, because I play with like at home. I have cover bands and stuff like that. So I got used to singing for 3-4 hours a night, and having a bass slung over my shoulder as well. So it's worked out pretty good. It was a good warm up, and yeah, we'll be all right.
We're talking about this 3-song EP that was digitally made available in September, and you're going to play some of those cuts tomorrow night.
Yep, absolutely.
All three, actually.
Yep.
You're going to play all three. And what was that like? Just everything was ready for you to sing, the lyrics, the arrangement.
The musically was pretty much set. Lyric-wise, Chris had some sheets with stuff on it, and he sent it over, and he said, certain things, go nuts, do what you think is going to work, which was really cool to have a lot of freedom. And so, yeah, I just kind of, whatever seemed right, I kind of went with, and would pre-pro some stuff at home and send it back to him, and yeah, it all seemed to gel together pretty well.
Now, Neil Kernan had a hand in this. He
Absolutely,
was
yeah.
Mr. Motley Crue and
Hall & Oates,
Hall & Oates,
Judas Priest, and yeah, you name it. He's been around, man.
So what was your past experience with him like? In what capacity did you work with him or know him or?
We when I was in Inertia, we did a album in Texas at Sonic Ranch Studios. We did the whole thing in 9 days, and
what a taskmaster! My goodness,
it was definitely a real good wake-up call to what it takes to be in the studio and work with somebody like Neil, who's a real perfectionist and really good at what he does. It was great for me. It was a really good experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was very, very hard. It was one of the hardest things I had to do. We were singing over those 9 days. Vocal tracks were the last 5 nights, and it was kind of guitars during the day at that point and vocal tracks at night. So I was singing a good 4 or 5 hours a night for those last 5 nights, and just kept going until Neil said stick a fork in him, because that's what it got down to on the very last night. And it was a good experience. It was really hard, but it was great.
Now, those old Inertia tracks, do you have access to them, or are they? Can we check them out?
Oh,
are
yeah,
they on a website
they're
somewhere?
online and stuff. Sure.
Do you have that site for
probably
us?
through the www.inertia.com or .cc. It's been a while. We hung things up a while ago, and
they're out there, though, is what you're saying.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, it is. But that was really those when I first worked with Neil, and this definitely was a great opportunity to to work with him again too. It really turned out great.
You know, it'd be great. I'm just throwing it out there. Now, I own Planet 10 Studios along with my partners Rob and Jimmy, and
It's a great place too.
maybe we can get Neil in here and record the next Ion Vane record. It doesn't sound too crazy, does it?
Hell no.
Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Visit us on the web at p10studios.com, and don't forget, tomorrow, Austin's Fuel Room in Libertyville, 8 o'clock start time.
Yes, we'll be. I think we're starting at 8.
www.ionvane.com. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.